Now I got this pruning shears kit and it came with several different items, but I'm going to show you kind of these needle nose trimmers as well as the gloves that it came with. Now these are like nitrile coated gloves and they are a little bit larger. It was just one size that came with it, but you can see here it's almost like a spacesuit glove. You can see it's a little bit bigger. There's not a lot of fine dexterity that you can do with these gloves because they are so large, but they're going to protect your hands from those thorns. The thorns are going to have a problem getting through that nitrile coating, which is going to be nice. Plus they've got some breathability and they come up quite high on my wrist, which is nice to protect my wrist from some abrasion. So those are the gloves that the kit comes with. Now onto these needle nose clippers here. You can see that they've got that locking mechanism, which is always nice in a clipper set, just to keep you safe while they are kind of tucked away. Maybe you put them in your apron pocket, or maybe you're carrying them around, or maybe they're just in your drawer and you definitely do not want them to be open because they've got that spring load. They will be open unless they are locked. Now that spring load is an important feature because it makes it a lot easier to open and close these. And they do have that really, really fine, that scissor tip. It's basically a pair of scissors for your garden. So I will be using these a lot for deadheading my flowers. I like to deadhead my flowers throughout the season just to keep them looking nice. I don't necessarily want them to reseed very often unless I'm in control of that. And so I do like to deadhead for that reseeding factor. So that's definitely something that I will be using these for. They're a little bit easier to manage than a pair of scissors in the garden, but still just as fine of a tip as those scissors might be. Now, one thing that I don't love necessarily is the fact that they do come all the way together right here. So as you're clipping them, you have to be really careful. You can see there my hand is kind of, I don't know if you can see it right there. My hand is kind of getting in the way. And if you're not careful, you will pinch your hand, which I have already done in that little space right there. So be very mindful of that. That's the only downside that I found with these. They're great. They're nice and sharp. They have a good spring to them, and that locking mechanism is fantastic. So if you're looking for a set that's got a couple of different sizes of pruners, including these small ones, plus the gloves that come with it, definitely give this one a try. Hopefully that was a helpful review for you. And if it was, follow me for more.